Hi, my name is Margie Atwood, and I wanted to share with you today some things that Daryl and I have been learning the last 3 or 4 years of our life. We've been stretched in ways that I didn't know you could be stretched. In 2005, we were in California. Daryl had been diagnosed with cancer a few years earlier, but in 2005 we chose to go and have proton beam therapy. And we thought that it had worked, but when we came back to Waco a year later, his PSA was very high and he had aggressive cancer. And in the last 3 years, or the last 3 years, he has had 3 surgeries, has had serious things to go through, and plus there's been some family issues that have been very difficult, so it's really been a stretching time. But in that process, I think of the scripture that says, "These momentary light afflictions are working for us eternal weights of glory, far beyond all comparison, while we look not to what is seen, but we look to what is unseen. For what is unseen is eternal, and what is seen is temporal." Then I think about what Oswald Chambers said, that when we have individual discouragement, we're going to have personal enlargement. And that's what we are finding to be true in this season of our lives. And when I think about those eternal weights of glory, I have joy, because He's the King of glory. And I'm realizing that as I apply the truths in my life in this season, that I'm experiencing more and more of Him. And the scripture says He causes all things to work to good for those that love Him. So if I really believe that, then I can still have joy in the process. And so when God asks us to do something, it is not just a suggestion. It has purpose. And when you realize that you're experiencing more and more of Him, and you're getting established more and more of Him, and the King of Glory is being experienced more in your life, it gives a lot of purpose to the pain. And it makes it not only bearable, but purposeful. And the purpose is experiencing Him. And to experience Jesus and that intimacy with Him makes the pain very much worth it. And so even though it has been a difficult time these last few years, it has also at the same time been a blessed time. And it is resulting in what the scripture calls the salvation of the soul. And that has to do with our thinking, it has to do with our feelings, it has to do with our choosing. And to experience Him in these last few years the way we have has been worth it all.